is the day of the Moonfire Faire. Time to get our cute summer outfits. No one more excited for them than our friend Fen de Wolf, who I'm sure was up super early this morning ready to get it. I don't blame him, they're very cute. So first we're talking to the chaperone. Moyaru looks eager to regale you about all there is to know of the latest Moonfire Faire. Hello, just the adventure I was looking for. Feeling the heat? Well, nothing like a good swim in Costa del Sol to cool down. And while you're there, you might as well enjoy the Moonfire festivities. The fair has served to promote the Adventurers Guild in recent years, and I expect plenty of folks will join the fun this summer. No one will want to miss the exciting show we're putting on. That's right, due to popular demand and the wishes of Master Jejaruju himself, we brought back the challenge. Intrigued, are you? Sate your curiosity by speaking with Omega in Costa del Sol. Oh dear. The challenge. Ah, sister, here at last. You're here to give the challenge a whirl, are you? That hulking monstrosity erected upon the shore. The imposing fortress that turns grown men into weeping babes, the crucible which forges the fiercest of warriors or spits out their mangled remains. I, the Eorzean nimble warrior course. We've had some issues here and there which prevented us from constructing the course anew for a time, but we made it work this year to satisfy the fierce demand from our patrons. It hasn't merely returned, however. Oh no, it's been updated and refined with the new circuit. I dare say it's a course reborn. While the new circuit isn't physically demanding, it's no less a spectacle. We recruited the finest gold saucer technicians and a certain bomb expert to craft so many bombs into the new attraction, it feels like a damned volcano's erupting when they go off. Aye, 'tis a trial that tests the resolve of fledgling and experienced adventurers alike, as all are forced to not only calculate the timing of the impending explosions, but avoid the shockwaves that follow them too. If you think you're up to the task, then by all means, show everyone how it's done. Ha, you look eager to try your hand at it despite all the risks, and yet I don't get the sense that you're underestimating the challenge before you either. It would do the young lad good to see the temperament of a veteran like yourself. Would that he could learn from your example. Ah, it's nothing. Just this talk about the course in all its newfound glory brought to mind a certain worrisome adventurer. Look, you wouldn't mind lending me a hand with something, would you? When you're not busy running the course naturally, give me a shout after this if you're interested. I'm scared, but intrigued. You'll lend a hand then. You have my gratitude. The matter in question is in regards to a certain new, I suppose he isn't new anymore. Well, anyway, I want you to act as a model of sorts for a certain young adventurer. He's no stranger to you, of course. Recall a fellow by the name of Raful Tia? Came to the Moonfire Faire with his little sister, Ramaja, before, remember? The lad went and became an adventurer, and seems to have some experience under his belt now. But... well, to be frank, he's putting on airs. You'd better see him for yourself to get the real picture. I saw him heading to the north of the island with his sister earlier. You should be able to find him there. While he has his issues, there's no doubt in my mind that he has a promising future as an adventurer. I'll leave it up to you to decide how you want to go about it, but guide him back into the right path, would you? Aww. Long time no see, sister. I had a feeling we'd meet again. Don't be shy now, Marja. Hello, sister. I'm so happy you're here. Today just keeps getting better and better. I just did a younger voice without thinking about it. Since you're here, there's something I want to tell you. Though I've only been an adventurer for a few summers, I've already made a name for myself. Hells, I even have a pair of apprentices. I suppose you'd expect as much for someone of my obvious talent, eh? Anyway, where was I? Oh right, my apprentices. Go on, introduce yourselves. Hello there, friend. The pair of us are just your average, friendly old novice adventurers who wound up taking up an apprenticeship under our mentor here after he saved us from a sticky situation. He's a big fan of yours, by the way. The mentor we respect respects you, so if you really think about it, we ought to respect you too. And anyone who commands that much respect is clearly incredible. It's anonymous, truly. I've heard all kinds of amazing rumours about you, sister. It's a pleasure to finally make your acquaintance. So I take it you also heard about the challenge and decided to join in the festivities? I won't lie, I'm itching to give the course a go myself. I hear they've even added a new bombastic circuit to it, though for a prodigy like me who completed it as a novice. The real challenge will be not to fall asleep from boredom. Ha! A rising star like me has nowhere to go but up, after all. Good luck. Heh, I appreciate the sentiment, but I'll be fine. It'll be easy enough to dazzle the audience. Still, it's an honour to be encouraged by the person I look up to. Thank you. Are you sure you're okay, fool? You've been acting odd lately. Am I okay? Ha! I'm better than ever. Don't you worry one bit, Maja. Your big brother's a fully fledged adventurer now. I'll give the crowd a show and be back before you know it. From the moment I became an adventurer, I've always looked up to you. There's no one I want witnessing my finest achievement more than you, so if you can spare a moment to watch, please wait for me on the bench. Ball. It'll be okay, Marja. It's your brother after all. He'll pull through, surely. Yes, I'm sure you have nothing to worry about, my dear. You'll come too, won't you? I'll feel better if you're there. Do you see my brother? I can't see anything from here. Aha! I sent a damsel in distress. Fear not, young maiden, for we are here to the rescue. Ahem. Let the games begin. I, Beau de Fond, will humbly serve as a herald of the proceedings. And I, Maja, have been unjustly nominated to assist him. Together, not even the slightest happening shall escape our ardent observation. Now then, let us look upon our contestant, the up-and-coming adventurer Raful Tia. With such a daunting trial before him, who knows what could be running through his mind right now? What do these stern blue eyes of yours see, Hamaja? The lad looks eager to get up and at it, and in terms of physique, he looks to be in fine shape. That said, I can't help but notice some nervous energy in him as well. Thank you, Hamaja. Let's wish him best of luck out. Ah, the contestant just took off at a run and is presently making his way to the first jet of water. And he soars through the sky expertly. Wow, just look at that landing. A splendid feat indeed. He managed it all without losing his footing. This is proof of his experience as an adventurer. He's well accustomed to moving under pressure, or above it, as it were. And now he is faced with a decision that will change the course of his fate. Does he take the tried and true path, or try his luck at the new circuit? Which route do you think our sprightly contender will take, Hamaja? The new circuit requires a contestant to be calm and collected in the face of a looming barrage of bombs. Unfortunately, I sense much fear in this one. If I were in his shoes, I would pick the old circuit without a second thought. Ah, he's on the move. It seems he's made his decision. The new circuit. The timing of his movements leave much to be desired, however. Even the slightest moment's hesitation could lead to a messy result, and I fear he teetered for too long. Cover your eyes, folks. This could get ugly. He managed to dodge the first explosion, and the second, the third, and the... Gods be good, the shockwave of the fourth explosion has sent him flying like a shooting star. Ladies and gentlemen, even as the seawater salts his wounds, I regret to inform you that our contestant has been disqualified. No, this is bad. This is really bad. Well, there goes our audience. This seems as fine a place as any to end the commentary. Please go. Rifle needs your help. Right, I hope you haven't forgotten my request. I'm counting on you. I owe you one, sister. Ah, lest you all misunderstand, that wasn't a serious attempt. If I really wanted to complete the course, I could have done it with my hands behind my back. But it'll hardly be entertaining if I just finished it in an instant. There's no drama. Now, when I go back and complete it with ease, the crowd will go wild. Genius, eh? Wait a minute, Rafal. Is that what you really care about? If so, you're not the person I thought you were, the person I respected. Oh, I mean, I'm not just your average adventurer, you know. I need to amaze everyone. No, Rafal, you're wrong. I guess you never understood what we admired about you. I'm sorry, but this is farewell. What did I do wrong? He's too upset to listen. Maybe you could try to comfort him. You're his hero, so if that doesn't work, I don't know what will. / comfort? Thank you for showing me such kindness, sister. I'm still trying to wrap my head around why those two left. Is it because I failed the course? Because I looked pathetic? No, silly, that's not it at all. Really? It's not because I looked pathetic? Say, sister, do you have any idea why? You tried to hide from your mistakes. Hide from a mistake? I don't quite understand. But it looks wise. You didn't look like you were taking it seriously, Fall. I wasn't taking it seriously? So what? Even if I had, I would have failed all the same. I thought if I did it on purpose, then maybe... Who would admire someone who gives up before they'd even started? The brother I look up to always does his best, no matter how he looks or what others think of him. If you can't understand that, maybe I'll try the course myself and show you what I mean. My, that is some remarkable gumption you have there, little miss. Alas, I'm afraid children may not, under absolutely any circumstances, participate in the competition. I hope you don't mind, but I overheard your conversation. My opinion? You're a pathetic excuse for an adventurer of all. Just awful. You're right. You taught me so much, yet I put on such a miserable performance. Everyone must think I'm very pitiful. Just listen to yourself, lad. You want to know what your problem is? Vanity. You've lost sight of what's truly important. Think back. Try to recall what Homaja and I taught you, what it was that you admired about Sister in the first place. I think I finally understand. I was so focused on trying to impress my apprentices that I didn't fully commit myself to overcoming the challenge, and stopped being an adventurer in so doing. I became a coward instead. I betrayed their trust, and now they've seen me for what I truly am. There's no way I could make it up to them. What if you tried the course again, but took it seriously this time? I bet those two would watch. Again? But I've never actually succeeded. If I were to fail once more, I'd lose their respect forever. Show us what you're made of, adventurer. Adventurer. You're right. I'm an adventurer. I need only focus on the challenge ahead. I'm sorry to ask more of you when you've already done so much, but can I ask you to serve as my inspiration once more? If possible, I would like you to go through the course ahead of me. Seeing you test your mettle would rekindle my aspirations of becoming a great adventurer. Please help me reclaim that dream. Let me follow in your footsteps. You doing this, it means the world to me, sister. I will follow after you with everything I have. Oh my god, she's adorable. You can do it, sister. Okay, enough of that. I appreciate you looking out for refuel like this. If you're ready to go, the jet of water yonder is roaring in anticipation of your arrival. Should completing the Eorzean Nimble Warrior course prove difficult, seek out a fair adventurer for assistance. I have no doubt this is going to be difficult. You look like you've seen your share of adventure. Hells, I wager you could get through a silly old course like this with your eyes closed. That would be something to see. Care to show the amateurs how it's done? Choosing to close your eyes will take you directly to the end of the first platforming section. Amaze onlookers and yourself by undertaking the course with your eyes closed. Oh my god, the pressure is building. Proceed to the end of the first platforming section. Yes. Hi Engin! How are you doing? Engin says, I hate the jumping puzzle. I am no good at this. Absolutely not. This is going to be a disaster. Beau de France kept me abreast of the situation, and after seeing the way you've carried yourself through the course so far, Raful's gotta be fired up. You're already at the halfway point, so it's not like you need to hear it from me, but good luck. Should completing the Eorzean Nimble Warrior course prove difficult, seek out a fair adventurer. I'm already halfway. Okay. Do I jump down there? I guess so. And then we have two ways. So we go up that way, jumping vertically, or this way, dodging bombs. Okay. Let's try. No! Oh, okay. My heart. Just get exploded forward. That's the way, right? Was that it? Congratulations on making it to the end. Ah, I should mention that I've heard about the situation with Rafal. He pursued you the entire time, never giving up despite fear in his eyes. Even now, hey, look behind you. Come on, adventurer! I did it, sister. I really did it. Thank you for leading the way. Ha! Now that I've made it to the end, I suddenly feel lightheaded. Forgive me, I will return after I've had a moment to catch my breath. Would you mind relaying the good news to Marja? Sorry I couldn't keep up with you to the very end. My heart may very well burst out of my chest if it beats any faster. So I'm going to rest here for a bit. In the meantime, please let Marja know what happened. I was absolutely moved by, well, the way you moved through the course. But I must admit, it was even more touching to see Rafal gain confidence as he pushed on. Truly, this is the way adventurers are meant to be. So I head back to shore for my reward. Let's do this now. Can you hear that sound of my muscles expanding? Feast your eyes on this pure. Why do I feel as if I'm stalked by a slavering beast? Moving on. Victory refreshments, I guess. Oh, you're back. How did it go? Vodafone and Hermija were commentating, but I want to hear it from you. He did it. He really did it. I always believed Fool could, but he never believed it himself. I'm so happy. Fool, sister told me everything. I'm so proud of you. Oh, I didn't do much. Just followed after her, really. Still, it felt good to try, and I finally succeed at something. Please excuse us for interrupting. Rafal, do you have a moment? We judged you too quickly and too harshly. It was only when we saw you making your way through the course that it dawned on us how wrong you had been. That's why... You don't have to finish that sentence. I'm the one in the wrong here, after all. I'm so very sorry, both of you. I let my desire for recognition cloud my judgment and lost sight of myself in the process. It's little wonder you both reacted the way you did. That's why I'm starting over. This time I will not waver from the path. Nay, I shall follow wherever it leads, as a true adventurer should. With that said, do you think you could forgive me? I'll be honest, you were a dismal sight up there at first, looking as if you might collapse at any moment, but you didn't. You pushed through like a true champion, and now we are keen to see how far you'll go, just like when we first met you. Aye, that's why we want you to forgive us, for losing faith instead of believing in you like we should have. Given the circumstances, I understand if you say no, but would you consent to being our mentor again? Like you even have to ask, I couldn't be happier to have you both at my side. Thank you for bringing Fool back to his senses, sister. If you hadn't, these three never would have made up, and I would still be really sad. So thank you so much. I think we'll be okay now. So maybe you can do that report thing that Fool always talks about. I don't really get it, but it seems important. And don't you worry about Fool. I'll be watching him carefully. Sorrel! How are you? Did you rush to do the Moonfire event as well? You sent me something. Ooh. I will take a look shortly. I could roughly see what happened from here, but I'd appreciate it if you filled in the blanks. So the lad finally came to his senses in the end, eh? And he made up with those greenhorns while he was at it too. You did well, sister. I was right to count on you. With that, he's truly made his first step as a proper adventurer. And better yet, I don't have to feel anxious about leaving the three of them to their own devices anymore. Speaking of adventurers, I owe you a reward, don't I? Please take this. You've more than earned it. And do try to enjoy the Moonfire Faire while it's around. Yeah, summer outfit! Let us equip it immediately. I don't think the headpiece is needed for me. Perfect. Ready for the beach. Are there any more goodies to get while we're here? Let's have a look. Moonfire Faire vendor. So we have, of course, the fireworks. And a summer bonfire. Should we go see what that looks like? One second, Moogle. Gives a lot of light, doesn't it? A few benches around here. Could have some cozy social summer nights. Probably looks best on a beach though. Well, that's it. I think that was the Moonfire Faire quest. We got our summer outfit. Thank you so much for watching. See you next time. Bye.